Anything?
Nothing. Not that I can see.
Still watching the window?
Telling you, this door's a waste of time.
Whatever's back there, it's important enough that she's put it behind this thing. I think the only way in is to solve it.
We have to go back
There's
to the
an empty slot, so there must be a missing piece that fits here.
There was a piece of the steel mill that had that. We got to go back to it and figure it out.
Let's say we all go hunting around this place for the missing cylinder tumbler thing. Even if we manage to find it, how do we solve the rest of it?
Maybe there's something else in the atrium that's like a clue.
Why would anyone put a clue for their massively complicated lock right out in the open?
Because it's a video game.
Practically right in front of it.
Just a guess, but why not try this?
Good guess.
How do you know how to do
that? I was actually
that?
expecting that to work.
Almost like you knew.
I'm calling it right now. Bruno/Dan is actually the butler that we saw the note about earlier in the game. This is him. He's calling bullshit. So he used the card to give himself an alibi. Look around, see if we can find anything. What's this? Oh, we got a key. What's it say? Whoa! Bugged out.
You know what they say about keys. Gotta be a lock nearby. No one says that, Maddie.
Well, now you do. Invoice. Launch.
That's a lot of dollar for an old movie.
Launch Eastland Auction House. Invoice Augustine Labor, Garrett Manor, Lot 106. Description: 8mm film, cinema cult rare, quantity 1, priced $10K, total tax $2,000, total amount due $12K. Augustine paid large sums for other 8mm films as part of Linda's. Yep. Movie review, Murder Mill. Reviewed up a second Fiendish Desires Fan Festival by your correspondent, Rabbit Hound. At first glance, the only real issue with Murder Mill is the unskillful composition, the cinematic equivalent of your sister's kids putting on a play for the family before Thanksgiving dinner. The film sadly begins to dissolve into a vehicle for the filmmaker to not scare us, the audience, but instead show us how many other better horror films they've seen. The thing is, these aspects are not unusual in the genre and have more or less become part for the course on the festival circuits. What was unusual, however, was the oddly unsettling feeling that blanketed the 10 p.m. audience from the first frame. And honestly, I cannot explain why. The overall sense of dread that evening was palpable and unlike anything I had experienced before or am keen to experience again. The screening was mercifully cut short, though, as two festival goers began to assault nearby audience members before turning on one another, turning what was a below average movie-going experience into an absolute pandemonium. This reviewer could not get out of that theater fast enough. I'm not sure if this is a trick or gimmick of some kind on the part of the filmmakers, and not sure how that would have even happened, but I'd have to imagine anyone with the mind to do something so devious would make a much better film than this. Who's this? We got Susie! Let's go. I love how Susie is just like the new icon for Legion. I love that. Let's go, bro. Let's see. Alright, we came from that way. Let me see if there's a locked door up here. Holy shit, bro. We got Susie. She's just a new icon for Legion. I love it. Okay, that was that. Nothing there. Right, time to head back downstairs. Okay, so we're only missing one. Maybe we're on track for it. So this key probably goes here, right? Yep. Skull totem.
Something's missing.
The statue.
Something this weird has to be important. Does it open?
So I have to get the piece from inside the diorama, grab that, put it on that one, and bring the statue back. I can't snuff out the totem. I can't grab that piece. I mean, he's holding the piece. I gotta... And I can't pick it up because it's missing a piece in there. Unless I had to look up at it. Wait. It's either midnight or 3 p.m. I gotta find a clock. Let's see if she knows anything different, since she's the one who opened the book this time. No. Let me see. That was that. Head back upstairs. Here. The key was what it was here. All right. Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. God damn it, this game is so good. I'm having so much fun with it. Between the story, the gameplay, and the little nuances to actual Dead by Daylight lore, I'm so happy I played this. I'm so happy I didn't even watch the trailer for this. I saw like maybe the first 10 seconds just to see if it was announced, and that was it. I didn't know jack shit about going into this game, bro. I am having so much fun. Okay, let's get back with it. One more time. Fucking Susie, dude. Okay, so it looked like on the clock it said either 3 p.m. or midnight or noon or whatever. So, no, not midnight. Yeah, it said 3 p.m. Or it could have been 12:50. Can I not? It's a blue button. I can't grab the hammer. Maybe I gotta figure out a way to make a snuff out that skull totem. And there was definitely a clock on there. So maybe I gotta find the clock and change the time? Let me see. Okay, so we got a house, and then we have Pop Goes the Weasel. The middle icon is probably going to be a generator or something. Yeah, that's 3 p.m. So I probably got to find something and change it to that. Some kind of clock. Wait.
You're coming with me, buddy.
Never mind. So is that's gonna happen? I gotta place this in the diorama. It's gonna give me the hammer. Then I place the hammer on top of that statue. I thought this tree was just an observational piece. Oh shit, okay.
Some kind of hammer. I wonder if it's from the statue of that little dude.
Yes, it is, Maddie.
One hillbilly and his hammer reunited. Okay,
Save the best for
time
last.
to unlock that gate.
Yo.
What prize lies behind the mystery door? Do I even want to know?
Yes.
Maybe it's a pattern, but I can't make heads or tails of it. Or heads and heads. And heads.
So, considering the fact that we had a Legion statue, I'm gonna say we gotta put all of Legion's perks. That's Wraith. No. Oh, there's only 3 options. Okay. So that's Spirit. That's a tree. That's Michael, so it can't be that. Let me see the other option. That's Legion. That's Clown. That's Hillbilly. What's the first one? That's a house. Oh shit.
That was not so bad.
I solved it by accident. Holy fuck. Oh, here we go. Why is that one on fire?
Well, if you were hoping for some insight into how Augustine's mind works, I think you got your wish.
Hooray.
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this.
Let's take a look around. Be careful.
Don't touch anything, just look.
Well, that's cheery.
That's the artist. You can see her face in the top left. That's another killer from Dead by Daylight 2. Because if I remember correctly, I think part of her backstory was she was actually burned alive in a house.
It's like a museum for... I have no
Don't quote me on
fucking
that.
idea what. Something unearthly for sure.
We gotta.
Hey,
big-
Linda. Check this out.
You're gotta wait. Okay, so Huntress.
These mean anything to you?
Yeah, actually. It's exactly like in my film, The Prophecy of Pain. You know, right after they open the tomb?
Oh, yeah, totally. It is exactly like that.
He's a fake.
There is no tomb in The Prophecy of Pain.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was getting it mixed up with one of the
Come
other...
to think of it, I don't think there are any tombs in any of my movies. Never been into ancient curses and all that kind of fantasy stuff. But you know that, right? Since you're such a big fan of my work?
Okay, look.
You haven't seen a single one of my films, have you?
I am a fan of your reputation.
Sure.
Honestly, just when it comes to movies, I'm more of a kind of guy. Crowd pleaser. Is it Cliff Barra?
My films examine the persistence of evil in the heart of humanity. I'm sorry they're not crowd-pleasing enough for you. But now that you've shown your hand, why don't you tell me how you actually came into possession of the film?
Well, if that's what you want to know, I'm afraid I am gonna need something in exchange.
Catch these hands. Ooh. God. Mischievous.
Why don't we make it interesting?
How so?
A little wager.
Terms?
If I win, you tell me what I want to know.
And if I win?
I'll give you my section of the film.
Deal.
Yo.
That's official. You can't take that back.
Jesus, hot sauce. We're not 12.
Flip for it?
Sure, but I get to call it. I call it or no deal.
All right.
He's gonna rig it.
What's it gonna be?
Tails.
Tails.
Let's go!
Crap.
I believe we had a deal.
There's not really much to tell. I won it in a bet from a real down on his luck guy. Now he's dead. So, he's not exactly missing it.
Who was he?
A guy called Robbie G. That's how I knew him.
Robert Green?
No way.
Sounds right. He was basically 1 foot in the grave when I met him.
Poor Robert. What happened to him?
From what I gathered, it sounded like he had some serious daddy issues. Never shut up about how much his dad fucked up his life. Anyways, there you go.
No way, dude. Yo. Holy shit.
This whole place is like a film set.
Akkadian demon. Mesopotamia, 23rd century BCE. Statue from Akkadian Empire. Cuneiform on fragmentary clay tablets discovered nearby suggests it represents a mythological demon. Worshippers believe it capable of bestowing supernatural powers in exchange for their devotion, protecting them and destroying their enemies. Research everything. Yeah, I can't look down any further because there's no plaque at the bottom. Same with this one and this one. Fold of Fear. Tarot cards. Justin Geoffrey. Chapter 28, Manifestation. Getting back to the settlement would have been easy a few hours ago, but the starlight was now suffocated, strangled by storm clouds. Beatrice would neither see nor hear whether she's been followed, nor with the air so full of driving rain, as well as cackling of crows cutting across each other quickly enough to sound like mocking laughter. Their cacophony never seemed to fade, no matter how much distance she put between herself and the stage. At least she couldn't hear the squelching, the slithering, the screaming. Yet she still pushed on through the roaring darkness. There was no way she could stop. Not now. Now when she had no clue where that might be. The thing that Stamper had called conjured, created. Not when the memory of it rising from the sludge and ripping Ron apart was still burning bright in her mind. Something smashed against her shoulder, sending her spinning, tumbling backward on the stones, sliding down into shallow salt water with a noisy splash. She landed with a painful cry. The sharp, metallic taste of blood filled her mouth, and she released an awful scream as her nerves began to burn. She tried to force herself back up, only for her bad ankle to buckle. She dropped down with a scream of pain. Beatrice reached for the rocks for support, trying to find purchase, but her grasping fingers met only what felt like sinew and spines and sludge. For all the tears beginning to fill her eyes, she could just about see the deranged form looming over her, still ripping with the mud in before dripping with the mud it was born from and the gore of her friends. The clouds closed above. The rain beginning to drum once more. A knotted appendage in the monster's loathsome form caught the distant dying half-light as its body moved to strike. Thank God it's only 2 pages long. Wait, let me see those. Shit, hang on, let me see. The Wheel of Fortune. So that was... Nope, drop it. Nope, open it. That's Clown, Vittorio, and Blight. Let's see if there's anything else we can see. What's this?
I am speaking from the Trade Winds Movie Theater on Texas Avenue, where we are witnessing some sort of protest, or I don't know. All I am able to report at this point is there have been several attacks on the general public as well as police and medical personnel. It's not overly clear, at least to us, what the catalyst for the situation was, but I can confirm that it started in the cinema itself. As it has been reported, an employee was stomped to death during a showing of Murder Mill.
Bro.
From here I can see considerable damage done all around us, and police are currently doing their best to control this crowd. Okay. Oh no, okay, now there is an arrest taking place, and several people are moving in, storming the officers at every side. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay, that was an explosion. That was an explosion. I can't see. I can't see. The police have now opened fire. It now sounds like the police line has been broken, and I can't see anything. Oh my god! Oh god!
Holy shit.
How is she finding tapes like this? Oh god, I know Linda's feeling like shit right now, considering the fact that she made the film.
Is that dried blood?
That's Frank Stone's mask. What you looking at? What? Not okay. What's this? Who we got? The Knight. At least I think it's the Knight. That's the only one I'm confused about. It has to be him. Wait, it said open. What? I mean, of course, all the doors are locked. Okay, so I can move this. We gotta find a way up. Is it gonna be above the...
This is... No.
That's the OG camera.
There's no way. It can't be.
Hey, Linda. You should really come see.
What is this?
It was just displayed here, open to this page.
Talismans. contain wells of great power, can take many physical forms, often manifest as keepsakes of past victims. Victims? Keepsakes of past victims, which can become protective talismans for those who bear them.
What do you think it means?
I don't know.
We gotta find a
But
talisman
it must be
ASAP.
important to Augustine if it was left open on this page.
Maybe it's